Hi, my name is Denise Gammon, and I'm the Education and Outreach Specialist with Central Virginia Waste Management Authority. I hope you have taken some time this summer to really dig into some great books. I know I definitely have. One of the books, or the book that I'm going to share with you today, is one of my absolute favorites. It is Maybe by Kobi Yamada, and it's illustrated by Gabriella Brioche. And you might notice or recognize the name of the author because he is also the person who wrote the What Do You Do With series. So what do you do with an idea? What do you do with a problem? And what do you do with a chance? I know this book isn't specifically about nature or outside or the environment, but the pictures on the inside of the book are very, very environmentally minded and are absolutely gorgeous. And I just think it's a good message for everyone. It also has a little bit of secret hardcover art underneath the dust cover. So if you take the dust cover off, you'll see cute little leaves and some other little things on it. So I hope you enjoy this book. Again, it's one of my very big favorites. Maybe. You are the only you there ever has been or ever will be. You have so much to offer. Maybe you will invent something that no one has ever seen before. Maybe you will build things that can reach high into the sky. Your life is yours. Try as many things as you can try. See as much as you can see. Wherever you go, take your hopes, pack your dreams, and never forget, it is on journeys that discoveries are made. Maybe you will help others see the beauty in each day. Or maybe you will lift cheering crowds to their feet. Do everything with love, follow your heart, and see where it leads you. Maybe you are here to shine a light into places that have been dark for too long. Maybe you will speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Maybe you are here to help in ways only you can. There will be struggles, there will be fears, and it won't always be easy. At times, it will feel really hard, and you might make a mess of things. You may fall down. You may fail. But you will also get back up and you will rise a little stronger and a little taller because there really is more inside than you know. And this world needs your gifts, your talents, your big ideas. What if you are only scratching the surface of what you can do and who you can be? What if you have talents you haven't discovered yet? There is something powerful, even magical about you. You already have everything it takes to do big things. Maybe you have no idea just how good you really can be, and maybe you don't know how much you matter. But maybe, just maybe, the world has been waiting centuries for someone exactly like you. One thing is for sure, you are here, and because you are here, anything is possible. So again, this is Maybe by Kobi Yamada, and it is a fantastic story. I hope you enjoyed it. Our craft today is actually inspired by some of the artwork. We are going to make mushrooms out of egg cartons, and this is the inspiration for our mushroom egg cartons. So what you'll need today is masking tape, egg cartons, paint or markers if you want, and some time to have some fun with egg cartons. Thank you for joining us so far, and I hope you enjoy our craft as well. Our book for today was Maybe by Kobi Yamada, and I was really inspired by the beautiful flowers and toadstools and butterflies in this book. It's such a beautiful book, but I thought that we could use this idea for toadstools to create some really cute toadstools ourselves, and these are actually made from egg cartons. So to do this craft, you will, of course, need to have paint and paint supplies, whatever you use for your paint protocol. So I have red and white and some black and purple paint here, an egg carton, a pair of scissors, and some glue. So if you grab those things and then come back, I can teach you how to make 2 different types of toadstools from egg cartons. Okay, so I actually have 2 versions of this craft. One is a much simpler version. It's pretty much 2 steps. You need the divider section from the inside of the egg carton, and then 2 of the cells here. So once you've cut that divider out, it's going to look like this. Make sure it can stand up by itself. And then you're going to stack those 2 cells together and give them a trim so that it is the shape that you want it to be, or that your kiddo wants it to be. And then you're just going to put a glob of glue down in the bottom of those cups and stick that stem into it. Give it a press and then let it dry. Once it's dry, you can paint it, and you can paint it any color you want to. I don't generally see the red mushrooms with the white dots around here, so maybe you go on a nature walk with the kiddos and find a mushroom that they would like to paint onto this, and there you go. And then you can have it done. You can also paint first and then glue later. That choice is up to you. I also know that not all egg cartons have this really fabulous center divider section. And so the second way to do it is to get the top of the egg carton and cut a section out of it, a little square, and then make a stem out of that. And so I'm gonna trim this a little bit more. I want my mushroom to be short. And I'm gonna glue it first. So a thin trail of glue and then a long line of glue right here. All right, fold it over and roll it. And you're gonna make it kind of cylindrical. Roll it together. And then, roll it together and then hold it. And so that way you'll have a stem. I have a larger one here that's easier to see. And actually this one stands up, so I'm gonna take that one. So once that is done and it is dry enough to hold itself together, you can get the cap, and I just used 1 cap for this and made it smaller. You can get the cap and glue that on top. And so that will be your mushroom. And so this will be a mushroom with a long base to it. Right? And so you're just going to put glue right in there and stick it together. So egg cartons are really an amazing thing to work with. Paper egg cartons especially. Plastic egg cartons also have some additional reuses, but such as you can use them to plant flowers in the spring and use them as little greenhouses. But paper egg cartons can be made into a bunch of different things. And so I actually liked this enough to make some flowers, little, yes, if they were red, they'd be tulips, but little flowers out of the egg carton as well. And so you can have a whole forest scene. I have actually been on, and then there's the other one that I made, on Pinterest and some other craft sites, and I have seen people take the egg cartons, make flowers out of them, and turn them into wreaths or something really cool that they can use seasonally. So your egg carton does not just have to go into the recycling bin, or if it's styrofoam, go into the trash. You can find all sorts of really fun uses for it. It's also great to organize jewelry into. So if you don't have a space to put your jewelry and you want to have it organized that way, earrings can go into them. So they're really great divider pieces. Remember, if your egg cartons are cardboard or paper or plastic, they can be recycled. The cardboard ones can just be tossed in. Do give the plastic ones a rinse just in case there's eggy residue on them. The styrofoam ones, the ones that are usually pink or green or blue and foamy, those have to be tossed into the trash. I think there might be some special recycling places that you can take them to at some grocery stores. I am not sure of that completely, but you cannot recycle them with CVWMA. No styrofoam can go in the bin. But I hope you enjoyed today's craft. I think egg cartons would be a great STEM challenge for kiddos. Ask them to build something out of it. Tell them to build a house or a castle or a woodland scene with all of these pieces and see what they can make with it, especially for the older kids. If you just give them a challenge and say, what can you use to make this? You can find some really neat stuff. So whatever you make out of your egg cartons, share with us on any of our social media pages. Until next time, thank you, and remember to recycle right.